Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates. In this video I wanted to talk a little bit about platforms and my plans for streaming on them, simply answering a lot of questions that you guys have asked me over the last couple of weeks, especially since I did my PlayStation 4 stream the other day. But first off, I want to give a huge thank you to Allegra, also known as Larry Kenobi, because she was kind enough to actually buy me an Xbox One S. Some of you might have seen that stream where she basically asked, is the address in your description correct? And then she ordered an Xbox One S, which has now arrived. So I can't thank you enough for that, because I currently didn't have an Xbox One, and I haven't been able to play with those of you who play Battlefront on the Xbox One either. So huge thank you for that, Allegra. And as most of you know, I also have a PlayStation 4, which I basically haven't touched for a year, up until I did the stream the other day. So what about these consoles? Am I changing my platform? Will I be streaming on only consoles? Will I be streaming on only PC? I just wanted to clear some of those things up. Simply put, when she bought me the Xbox One S, I felt like I can't just exclude the third platform, which is why I set up my PlayStation 4, hooked it up to my streaming rig, and then did a stream with the PS4, because I want to make sure I do it sort of equally between the platforms, or at least between the console platforms. Because no, I am not changing my main platform. My main platform will always be PC, because I love using my mouse and keyboard, having 60 FPS, 144 Hz, and all that kind of stuff that you can't have on consoles. And I just absolutely hate using controllers. However, as some of you might have noticed during my stream, I am actually playing with mouse and keyboard on the consoles, and I also wanted to briefly show you guys how I do that, and also explain why I do it, because there's gonna be a lot of triggered people in the comments. I can already see that, oh my god, you're cheating, why are you using a mouse and keyboard, etc, etc. But first of all, I am using something called Cronus Max Plus. Basically something you can buy in any game or tech store, so it's not like it's something illegal or something against the rules. This is something you can buy in any store if you want to. How it works is that I plug it into my console, and then I plug one cord to the controller and then one to the PC. And then I have a software where I simply press enable, and then all the movements I do on my mouse and keyboard will be transferred over to the console, and at the same time I can't move it on the PC. So it kind of locks up the PC and transfer the controls to the console. So first of all, how well does it work? Well, it's not really like on PC at all, because if it were, I would have played a lot better during the stream. It's not as responsive, and you can't do as quick movements as you can on PC, simply because of the limitations of the consoles in general, and it didn't feel as accurate as when I play on PC. However, it did feel a lot better than if I would have played with a controller. But why are you using a mouse and keyboard then? Well, the main reason to why I'm streaming on PS4 and Xbox One is because I get the chance to play with you guys. A lot of you keep asking me, please can you play on the consoles? And it was a lot of fun when I did the PlayStation 4 stream, that so many of you actually joined. I think we had like 25 people in the queue for the game, and that was when I only accepted a few people on the friend list. And I also got a lot of tweets afterwards of people sending me images of when they played with me and so on. So that's something you guys obviously want. And another thing that I know you guys don't want is bad gameplay. I know some of you might say, oh, it would be fun to watch you play with a controller. I know you don't think that, because when I live stream and I have a really bad game, half the people leave the stream. So that is the simple truth, and I knew that if I would stream with a controller, I would get frustrated, you would get frustrated, and it wouldn't be fun. So a good solution for that was to get this Cronus Max Plus, because that's a good way I can actually play with all platforms but still feel comfortable. And I didn't feel like I got an advantage over other players either. I was doing pretty average, basically around 2 KD, just like I do on PC, so I thought that was pretty fair. And I lost a lot of the one-on-one duels because I just didn't feel as accurate with this converter as I do on PC. And I don't think anyone who plays with a controller who would plug this in would play better. It's just something for people who only play on PC normally but want to give the consoles a go. So what's your plans for streaming in the future? Well, PC will still be my main platform, but every now and then I will play on the consoles, maybe for specific streams and so on. And the next stream will be on Xbox One, since I did the last one on the PlayStation 4. I haven't yet set up an account, but I will tweet out my gamer tag when I've actually set it up, because I'm assuming my name is probably taken, so I'm gonna have to pick something that is like a mix of my standard name or something like that. But again, a huge thank you to Allegra or Larry Kenobi for sending me this Xbox One S. It's gonna be a lot of fun to try it out. And the good thing about this is that when Battlefront 2 is released, I will have 10 hours on Origin access, and I will now also have 10 hours on EA access through the Xbox One. And if those 20 hours isn't enough for the early access, well, then I guess I'll simply have to play on my secondary Origin account or something like that. But that was all for this video. I hope it cleared up any questions you might have, because I've had a lot of tweets regarding this the last couple of days. And if you have any further questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.